come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Junior, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now Dellavedova. Now the pass to Drummond. Back to Dellavedova. Feeds to Love. Over Gordon. And there's Love. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova.
Not a lot of room to spare on that jumper, but Love still manages to bury it.
Now here's Junior. Defended by Dellavedova. And that one's good, Junior.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Orlando on D. Cleveland moving it around. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. To the middle. Isaac passes to Gordon. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And here's Junior, following Colin Sexton's 3. Fournier against Sexton. Fournier passes to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Sexton. And laid in to finish the break. Sexton's got 5 now.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Count it. Sexton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Sexton's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now here's Junior. He's covered closely. Pass to Fournier. They can't stop the run with that one. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Sexton finds Dellavedova. A floater. The shot missing. Isaac with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Junior. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Junior's got his 2nd bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
And here is Okoro after the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic. Now, here's Junior. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Here's Sexton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. The Magic trail by 4. Junior with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Cavaliers with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Here's Okoro after the made shot from Junior. Fournier against Sexton.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The Magic trail by 4. And here's Junior. 6 points for him. Vucevic. And that's collected by Love.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Junior. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Junior dishes to Gordon. It's good. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision making, it's a tough combination.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Orlando also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan. With some changes. Love's checked in for Nance. Damian Dotson comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sexton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Williams. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Junior subbed in for Markelle Fultz. They've got Drummond. Kevin Love out there with the Coral. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Dotson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Kicks it to Drummond. Back to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving it around. Dotson the pass to Love. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I respect Kevin Love's ability in these pick and roll sets, makes contact with the screen, and then rolls right to the right spot.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Dellavedova. Aminu dishes to Fournier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Okoro. Now Drummond. Vucevic defending. Here's Drummond. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, or we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Fournier. And that one goes long. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Jumps up, and Okoro throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Junior. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And the Cavaliers call time here. To Dotson. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Dellavedova. The shot's good from Fournier.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's tightly guarded. Left side, Love. Over Aminu, and it's Love missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now, Junior. He's got 8. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. Isaac with some nice D.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Now, here's Junior. High post Vucevic. Inside. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Junior.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Love. Dellavedova fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And Drummond kicks to Dellavedova. Down low. He's looking for Love and finds him. Junior the pass to Fournier. Isaac trying to break free. The shot's good from Fournier.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. The pass to Okoro. Cleveland gets it back. And Drummond kicks to Dellavedova. Okoro with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Rocket 2. On deep. And it's Love missing. And it's the Magic's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And here's Junior. 12 points for him. Fournier finds Vucevic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for Damian Dotson. And it's Sexton in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Magic making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Sexton. Back to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Fournier pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And Cleveland making a change here. Baker's checked in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Junior's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Junior. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Sexton. Orlando's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Pass to Vucevic. to the paint. Right side, Gordon. 5 on the clock. Fournier against Sexton.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 5 assists tonight.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Junior kicks to Vucevic. Fournier against Sexton. Fournier's shot is off.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Okoro. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Magic have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Vucevic to the pass to Junior. Here's Gordon. And they get it. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Love with the buckets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Dellavedova, and Vucevic kicks to Isaac. There's the lob to Fournier, and stolen by Drummond.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. All the officials are all over that one. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dotson's checked in.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Sexton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Orlando making some changes. Aminu comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Junior. Substitution here for Cleveland. Thon Maker's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Damian Dotson. And it's Okoro in for Matthew Dellavedova. Junior kicks to Fultz. Right side, Williams passes it to Fultz. Shoots the 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Ross with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. He gets that one. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Back to Sexton. Pass to Osman. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Magic trail by 9.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Deep 2 from Ross. Offline from the top of the key. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Okoro out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Maker in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 6 to shoot. Pass to Osman. Shoots over Vucevic. Nance dishes to Okoro. Passes to Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
I think Don Maker knows this. He's got to continue to work his body, build some muscle mass. Finishes like this will be more effective and happen more often.
The Magic trail by 12. Here's Junior. And there's the pass to Vucevic. No good on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. Maker passes to Sexton. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That one doesn't go. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Nance outside. Over in the corner, Osman. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Gordon's check in for Williams. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Right side, Sexton. Here's Maker. Vucevic defending. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That size a lot to deal with out there. Maker uses it to his advantage to get a foul.
Maker. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Maker. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Sexton. He hits both from the stripe. Now, Junior. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Gordon, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nance outside. Pass to Okoro. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He feeds it to Junior. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. Now here is Dellavedova to the middle. And the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Now here's Junior. Defense right on him. Fultz with the ball. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Nance.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Free throw good. Gordon. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Over in the corner, Osman. Drummond is doubled. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Inside. Here's Gordon. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. And Gordon over to help. And Nance kicks to Dellavedova. They get it again. Here's Drummond. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Junior's checked in for Markelle Fultz.
One shot.
And that one falls for Fournier. And here is Dellavedova. Pass to Osman. To the left wing. Here's Dellavedova. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Nance outside. Love trying to break loose. Nance, no good. Lando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. That's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Nance with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Nance kicks to Osman. Passes it to Love. Takes the 13-footer. Count the basket. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Andre Drummond picks one up.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Jetty Osman. Free throw good, Junior. Now Sexton. And Gordon over to help. Sexton the pass to Okoro. Kicks to Love. It's on target from the high post.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Junior, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
They double in with Vucevic. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Love the pass to Okoro. Wallace with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Love with the basket on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got 9 assists now tonight. The pass to Vucevic. Now here's Junior. Defended by Dellavedova. Here's Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Okoro. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Back to Vucevic. Over Drummond. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Sexton's got 14 points now in the second half.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Now here's Junior, defended by Dellavedova. There's the lob to Fournier.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good for Junior.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Here's Sexton. It drops.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he commits the intentional foul. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
The Australian-born Matthew Dellavedova, another success story from the land down under.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Drummond, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Cleveland with the ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fournier against Sexton. Lock at 6. Okoro wide open. He fired. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Sexton with it. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna hit the throttle, I'm gonna make she a model.